Alicia, Davian, where's my shoes? Good morning and welcome to another day of teaching and learning. Today my students are going to be learning how to treat sport-related injuries. Stick, stay and enjoy my class. Finish it, O'Shane, where's stand up there side of the long, sir? Now we're looking at the rice treatment, and when we talk about rice, R-I-C-E, it means rest, ice, compression, elevation. So say for example, you get a sprain or a strain. Normally first treatment method that we would use is the rice treatment. So when we talk about rice, we're talking about rest, ice, compression, elevation. Everybody get that? Please make sure you write the letters in capital letters. So R-I-C-E should be written in capital letters. Next one that we're looking at is drag back. And the D-R-A-B-C means something. So it's danger, response, airway, breathing, and circulation. So, first thing that we're looking, say for example, we're playing football and somebody fell, right? We're not sure what happened. First thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to check to see if there's any danger to yourself and to the person you want to assist. The next thing that we're going to do is to decide what response it is that we need to take. After we have decided on a response that we need to take, we're going to check the person's airway. Then we're going to check for breathing and circulation, and then we're going to decide the person needs more help than what we can offer. Everybody get that? Or should I go over it? Repeat? Alright. So say for example we're playing football. Right? Alicia and O'Shane had a collision. Right? But Alicia is okay, but O'Shane is not moving. The first thing that we need to do before we try to assist O'Shane is to ensure that there's no danger to us. The person who is going to assist O'Shane and there's no danger to O'Shane. Everybody clear on that part so far? Alright. So the next thing that we're going to do is then to decide what response it is that we're going to give to the person. What response are we going to be giving to O'Shane? The next step that we're going to do after we have decided on our response is to check O'Shane's airways. After we have checked to see that the airway is not blocked, we're going to check O'Shane's breathing. How we can do that is we are going to check to see if he's breathing. So we're going to place our arm or our hand, the back of our hand, in front of O'Shane's mouth and nose. After we assess that and we're checked to see O'Shane is not breathing, then we're going to decide if we are able to perform CPR, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. After we have done that, we're going to check for circulation. Everybody get that now? Alright. Ask the question again. Not breathing, that's what I said a while ago. We're going to place our hand, the back of our hand, close to the person's mouth or nose. That's one way of checking if there's any breathing. Right? So we can feel it. Put your hand at the back of your mouth and your nose and breathe. You feel it. Right? So if we check there, we're not feeling any breathing, we can also check our pulse. And there are many ways that we check our pulse. We can check it at our palm right here, so. Or we can check it behind our ears right here, so.
It's whenever you feel that.
Really?
Yes, never feel it.
Because maybe you're placing it too hard. You have to place it lightly. That's one way of checking it. Or you can place your hand right here, so behind the ears. So are you trying to say that you're dead? You're not dead. It's there. Alright, so I want us to write that off just to remember what it is that we need to do. Alright? Alright, switch the slide for me and stop flash your pen and my announce with me and Alisa close. Alright, so the next one that we're going to be looking at is the recovery position. And we're going to write the definition and then I'm going to ask you to explain what you understand from it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So you're going to read the definition and tell me what you think it is. Ready? What do we understand about the recovery position? What do we think the recovery position is? How do we set when we're in the recovery position?
So lay down flat on your back.
Flat on your back? Who agree or who disagree with Jerome? Read the definition again and tell me if you agree with Jerome. Alisa, do you agree with Jerome? No? Alright, where do you think, how do you think we set when we're in the recovery position? Are you where? Are you where, Alisa? Come now. On your back, so you agree with Jerome Tolo, alright. Where you said, Davian? You have to know, man.
If I draw one, you set for your back, man.
So you set on your back too? What you say? You say you disagree. You agree now? And all of you would be wrong. Why would you say on your back? Listen, it says, or to help to clear the airway of the suspected drowning. Wouldn't you have to do something first before the person is placed on the back? So what position would you be in? If not on your back, where? Can't be on your belly, where else?
Yeah, sit down there.
Tell him, on your side. So the recovery position is you laid on your side. So remember, you have to clear the person. Say for example, the person is drowning. There's no way you can put the person on him back first. You have to put the ball on now. You have to put the person on their side first to clear their airways. After the airways are clear, that is when you put them on them back. You can't put them on them back first. You gotta kill them. The airway the airway is not going to be clear if they're on their back. We get that? We're agreeing or we disagree? Alright, what were you saying? Alright. You finish writing, Jerome? Alright. So I'm going to, I think a picture is there so you're going to be able to see. But recovery position, remember, is on your side. It's similar to how some of us sleep. So we sleep on our side and one leg is up and the next leg is down.
You sleep on your
Me.
No,
When you sleep on your back?
no,
On your belly?
no, sleep.
You didn't even show where you sleep. You didn't, yeah, are you watching up on his side him sleep?
On the side.
So you sleep on your side, so you're basically in the recovery position. So you lay on your side, one leg is closer to your belly area and the next leg is a bit straightened.
No,
So that's two of your legs then straight, but you're still somewhat in the recovery position. So everybody understand now? Alright. See? We don't sleep this way? Pardon? If what? Anything at all. That position is considered the recovery position. So everybody understand what we were saying before? Yes. That's why you put the person first to assess, make an assessment as to what technique you're going to use to treat whatever is happening with the person. Everybody understand? Alright, so we skip it now. Alright, so the next thing we're going to look at is the Hellmich maneuver. And this is, you ever watch a movie and see a person choking and the person stands behind the person, holds the person underneath this area here and pull up? That's what they're doing. So we're going to copy this off. What is the third? This third I did. Distraction? Oh no, this one. Maybe I don't think you know because you just tried it once. How I spell what? Spell what? Doubt. D-O-U-B-T. What? Why you ask Jerome what is number 9? Why you have broken bone and broken ankle and broken and I see him thing and I tell us that there's a correct word for this, you know, Mr. Sir. Okay, so one you're gonna get right. Don't tell him. Come on. Hold on, number 3. Oh, causes. And I remember me teaching a Papa G. Hey, remember knock you. No, him get it, understand? You're gonna knock him. Him get it. Aye, see me here. Number 3. Number 3. So then I'm going to get wrong, but them say you can't step up tight till I see them. What is this? Do you know what it is? Hey, you get stressed the worst than Lindsay. Careful. No man, Lindsay writes small, you know. 2 ways injuries can be prevented. I like this, I don't like that part. Then if Tolo get number 5, why we are struggling with number 5?
I'm gonna get number 5.
You, because you just see the answer. Identify one method of training that can use to gain fitness. No. Alright, here's your book. I'm going to say put for your rug. If you make me sick, you come up in your yard and lay down. Put away your rug. When you say you're not about to head for this because you have sense this, so you pick a struggle. Big up yourself.
That's the answer it is, you know, yes. I love everyone from application. No, you said I don't know.
Two components of a training session.
Hold
on, let me back your book, Rashid.
Yes.
So, you want to sticky?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Do you feel better?
Yes.
Okay. You don't mind Jerome? No, not the answer because they teach it. When they write them down. I hear you go. Hold on, which question was this? Question 7. Alright, take up your book, Jerome.
Oh, she ain't get it wrong.
No, I'm just checking to see something. Oh, he never did it. He never did it. Because I was wondering why. Whose book was first? Yours or Davian? Davian's? Okay. Doubt is not a factor. I know where you get that. I'm going to show you the answers in your book. I am going to show you the answers in your book. Hold on, you asked me to spell a word and spell the word and you know where you are going to put the word? Watch out! 2 ways injuries can be prevented, not cooling down properly. Number 4 says, tell 2 ways sport injuries can be prevented. It can't be not cooling down properly. It has to be cooling down after an activity. If you have not, that would mean it's wrong. It says tell 2 ways it can be prevented. So you prevented because they cool down. But you have not cooled down. Yes. Alright, identify how 2 ways it can be treated. A while ago, and if in get you should have been, it's wrong. You are scared of your yard and see wrong bag. Tearing of the muscles, strain. Alright. I don't have to write dislocation of joint, just dislocation is easy. Stage 2 causes for sport, lack of fitness. This is correct. Not cooling down or something. Yeah, that one there, you know. I don't like the definition here.
This would have to do something like, say if like, in case like
Justify your wrong bang. Justify, no?
like in case of rain and I
Affect what? Which one of the questions? To can look at the board. Look at the board and tell me which one you go with. 2 examples of sports related injuries. No, I don't want them here. Then correct, you know, but I don't want, no, they're teaching the correct thing. This is the wrong one. No. I don't want no ice. Then if I don't understand, I don't understand it. Alright, what did you say, no? I don't like the definition of sporting injuries. Hold this on, sir.
Number 3.
Number 3. I'm making two of them, you know, like the last one, but making two of them. Kid up an injury in a specific part of the body to know this wrong. Sporting injuries are injuries that occur during play. Remember, you're not getting notes in it. Remember, I'm never there. He wasn't here, so he wouldn't have gotten it. But you're student could start to come for the exam. Alright, let's go through the paper, the question. Time is not yet up, you know. Sit down. Come on, by this. And put away your washcloth. Let me tell you about it again. First question says, explain sporting injury. What is it? Alicia. What is sporting injuries, Alicia? So there are injuries that occur during play. Jerome, give 2 examples of sport-related injuries. Give 2 examples of sport-related injuries. Correct. Question 3. Tell 2 ways injuries can be prevented. O'Shane. Number 3. Number 4 is yours. Number 3? Oh, I missed number 3. Sorry. So they can take number 3. Identify 2 causes of sport-related injuries. What? Lack of fitness, what else? So your surroundings, very good. Number 4 goes to O'Shane. Tell 2 ways sport injuries can be prevented. Tell the one that you know. So we use protective gear. What's another one? Who wants to help him? Jerome. Proper warm up, proper cool down, very good. Number 5 says identify 2 ways sports injuries can be treated. What are they? Bandage. Rice technique. What else? Well, just for them people. Hemnish maneuver. Alright, very good. And then the Mexican people just teach it. I just changed a word in the question. Number 6, give 2 movements done by the body. Abduction and adduction, flexion, extension, rotation. Number 7, identify 2 components of a training session. Warm up and cool down. Number 8, identify 1 method that can be used to gain, method of training that can be used to gain fitness. Continuous training, what's another one? Circuit, what's another one? Fartlek. Alright. Number 9 says explain the following. Sprain.
Sprain.
What is a sprain? A tear in the what? And the what?
Joint.
I don't put my we have to joint or we have to muscle. A tear in the what? Muscle. No, you get joint. Because Jerome has a joint. I don't know
What tear I was a sprain?
how you tear a joint.
This is what I'm saying. I was saying,
Well, I know. How you tear a joint? Explain it to me.
Oh, you tear a muscle and that's a sprain. No man, because sprain is something.
You have a difference. You have sprain and you have strain. Remember I said there's a word that is associated with sprain and there's a word that is associated with strain. So don't confuse them. So sprain is what? Muscular ligament. Muscular ligament. Let me see your book, Jerome. Can you give me one? Give me your book now. What is a concussion? What is a concussion, guys? Say that again. Breaking the what? Oh, a brain. Oh, I'm confused a while ago. No, I'm correct. So ligament, I'm wrong. So sprain a ligament, strain a muscle. Incorrect. Alright. Give one factor that affects performance. Nobody did that one. So I'm going to show you it in your notebook. Jerome, give me your other book. Give me your community book. It's in them now, Axel. No. What you have to do say in there? No. But you're sure say it's not in there, so you should have it. The only way it's not in there is if you were not at my class. And I'm positive you were at class under this section. I'm sure you get it, Jerome, so I don't understand what you need because you don't miss the class. It's under fitness and performance. You sure? Let me hear what Davian. Let me see yours. Let me see your book. No, I'm not ask you. Teacher, come in the idiot to teach it. Teacher. January 31st. Then that's why you can. I don't need to find it. You find it. You teach it. Because you have no date, Jerome. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't win because I know I taught it January 31st. No, if you have it. 31st, at least I have the date. Jerome, why do you write the notes and have no date? Why? So that's why you can't find it something? But I know I taught it. You have it too, don't?
No, I'm fine. January 31st.
Let me hear a book. We are now at the end of class and today was amazing. However, my students, Jerome, hid my shoes. So I'm going to sit right here until I get back my shoes. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. See you all in the next video. Bye now. Writing data go and in the pile. Where my shoes are, Jerome? Jerome, O'Shane, Alicia, Davian, where's my shoes? Whatcha? O'Shane, where's my shoes? Who? Jerome, what my shoes? Jerome give me my shoes.
Nah, shoes.
You saw them picking up from a coat from the kids, you know?
Oh, good.
You don't make a call your mother and tell your mother say, I have shoes.
Show me